Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and I am here with another NBA 2K16 rebuild. So I'm going to be using the Philadelphia 76ers with the updated roster. So that's why I'm doing this rebuild right here. So obviously I'm using custom rosters, but I'm going to explain quickly what I did with the whole salary cap situation. So since I have the new rosters, they have the new contracts with it, and the contracts are ridiculous. You guys know how much everybody was being paid, and you guys know how the salary cap rose in real life. So I went ahead, and the best way to do it is to move your salary cap value to 100. That will give you pretty accurate salary cap numbers right there. And then your inflation rate, put that one at 60. Hard cap, I moved that one to 150. And then what I also did was for the pre-existing trades, so like the draft picks and things like that, I turned that off because they already have the rookies in the game. I don't want to overstack the team by having additional draft picks when you already have the rookies and you already got the players in this draft class. So everything else pretty much the same. I'm going to be using the 2016-2017 rosters as of, I believe today is the 10th. So as of the 10th, this should be the most up-to-date roster that I can find in the 2K roster share thing. So like I said, I'm using the 76ers for this one, and I'm going to be trying to do almost every single team with the new rosters. I'm going to try to get out one of these almost every single day, you guys. So I'm definitely going to be grinding here with these rebuilds. I'm going to be using the 2017 draft class. And obviously, when you take a look at the 76ers roster, they got Ben Simmons. Joel Embiid is up here. He's 81, so that's kind of surprising to me. And then you got Jahlil Okafor. Really still not a lot of pieces here, but there's a lot of players that I could definitely try to go ahead and trade. So the first thing I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the player contracts as well. They don't pay anybody. Like the Sixers have a ton of money compared to other teams. You see their salary caps and things like that. They have a lot of money, so we have a lot of money to work with, free agency, all that good stuff. We don't want to take on any huge contracts, but we can take on a couple of huge contracts right now. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is I want to trade one of these big men. So Nerlens Noel, we'll see what we can try to get for him on the trade block if it loads up. So Chris Middleton, of course, he is always offered, and now looking at that $15 million a year, it is not that bad as it was before. Tyrese Gibson is available. Hassan Whiteside is available. Now we have a lot of centers, but that's definitely a good pickup. You just got to pay that crazy salary from Hassan Whiteside, and then you got a couple of first-round picks from both teams. And I'm not too interested in any of these picks. Maybe Chris Middleton, that might probably be the best option for us for right now. Just give us a pretty decent shooting guard for not giving up that much, but it does eat into our salary a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's put Joel Embiid, see what we can get from him. 81 overall, 22-year-old center apparently. So let's see what type of talent we can get back for him. Derek Favors, Rudy Gobert. That is not a bad move at all either. Jeff Teague, 100 Iguodala. So I don't really know what I want to do with this roster right away. I don't know if I need to force a trade or not. Obviously, I'm doing all this stuff live, you guys. So you guys are looking at this as I'm looking at it, because they have a young roster. I'm sure this roster got a lot of potential. Everybody pretty much has decent potential here. Joel Embiid has A+ potential, so we definitely don't want to get rid of him. We definitely don't want to get rid of Jahlil Okafor. So the best thing to do, honestly, might be to stand pat for the first season, hit free agency, and then go from there. We have a lot of big men, but we definitely need to work on point guards. And we definitely need to go ahead and try to work on shooting guards. We're pretty much good in the whole front court. See if we can get any guys here. We can get Mike Conley, but that contract is absolutely ridiculous, guys. 5 years, $153 million. That is just insane. It will give us a point guard, though, but I don't know if I definitely want to do that right now. That is a crazy contract, and I don't think it's worth it, honestly, at this point. So let's go ahead, and I think we're good to go. We're going to go ahead, simulate this first season. We should be fairly decent. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs or not, but we're going to go ahead and simulate this season. We'll come back at the end of the year, and then we'll pretty much head to free agency and all that good stuff. Alright guys, so we ended the season 44-38, which is actually a pretty good record for this roster that we currently have. Looking at the awards, Kevin Durant is the MVP, basically 29 points, 8.5 rebounds a game, not bad. Ben Simmons is the Rookie of the Year. He averaged 19 points a game 18.6 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. So not bad for Ben Simmons. Greg Monroe is the 6th man of the year. Anthony Davis is the defensive player of the year. CJ McCollum, most improved player. And then Steve Kerr, obviously, in the Golden State Warriors, they're the best team. 73-9 is the Golden State Warriors record. Absolutely crazy, you guys. But taking a look at the All-NBA first team, you got Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steven Adams, who was there. And if you guys didn't see my OKC video, Steven Adams is an absolute beast for whatever reason now. So he should be there almost every single year. Stephen Curry, James Harden's on the second team. Nicholas Batum, he made the All-NBA third team. Ben Simmons is there as well. So we do have somebody who did get some type of award for us. And then I think that's pretty much it in terms of things that are shocking. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are on the all-rookie first team. So we get 2 players on there. The Phoenix Suns got 2 players on the second team. But looking at the playoffs, we are a 5th seed taking on the New York Knicks. So let's look at their roster right now, because you know that they have Derrick Rose, and you know they have Carmelo Anthony and Joakim Noah down there. So let's look at their overall. 88, Melo. Kristaps Porzingis is there. Derrick Rose moved up. Brandon Jennings is there. Joakim Noah. So they have a very good roster, you guys. This one should definitely be tough. We kind of match up with them a little bit, but you never know what happens. They got home court advantage, but we do win game 1. So we get rid of that. We win game 2. So we win both games in the Garden. We lose at home back in Philly. But can we go ahead and win this one in 5? And we are able to win in 5. But now we got to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's go ahead, look at their roster. Absolutely stacked. LeBron James is there. Kyrie Irving is there. Still Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. J.R. Smith is an 80 overall as well. So a lot of good pieces here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see if we can try to pull off some type of upset. We actually win game 1, which is crazy. We lose game 2, lose game 3. Can we tie it up? No, we are down 3 games to 1. Here in game 5, we get eliminated. So we won the first game. We lost the rest of the games. And now let's go ahead and just simulate to the finals, which is the Cavaliers and the Portland Trailblazers. Look at this. The Timberwolves defeating the Golden State Warriors in 7 games. That is absolutely crazy, you guys, to see who ends up winning this round. And Cleveland sweeps the Portland Trailblazers. So they are going to be the NBA champs. LeBron James, Finals MVP, averaged 19 points a game and just under 10 rebounds and 10 assists. So almost averaging a triple-double there. Not bad at all. The players that did retire: Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Paul Pierce, and Vince Carter. And then players who are going to make the Hall of Fame, you got Kobe, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, and Paul Pierce. Pretty much everybody who I just said. The draft lottery is no point of us going to that because we made the playoffs, so we're not even in the lottery. So we're going to go ahead and pretty much simulate to the NBA draft. I know you guys don't want to see me hire these coaches, so we'll go ahead. I'll come back when we're at the NBA draft, and we'll see if we trade our pick or who we'll actually pick in the draft. Alright guys, so for the draft, we end up keeping our pick, but we end up pretty much missing not a lot of great players at the 20th spot, but we end up getting the 67 overall player. And that's pretty much it. We're not going to go ahead and we're not going to sign our second round pick. I simulated that, so not really a big issue for us. For the player options, pretty much everybody accepted their option except for Nick Stauskas, so he's going to go ahead and walk. But we're going to bring back Joel Embiid. We're going to bring back Jahlil Okafor. We still got a pretty good team. But looking at the players who actually declined their contract, there's a lot of players who declined their contract. LeBron James declined his. Kevin Durant declined his option, so it looks like he didn't like it in Golden State too much. Maybe he comes down to Philly. Chris Paul declined his. We could get ourselves a point guard. Kyle Lowry declined his as well. So a lot of players who have the potential of being a free agent, but we'll see who actually makes it to this free agent list. We'll go ahead and submit a qualifying offer for Nerlens Noel. Our free agents, Covington is going to leave. That is fine. Nerlens Noel, we have a qualifying offer, so we can match any offer. So we'll go ahead and leave that as is. And then Carl Landry and the Nick Stauskas, we'll go ahead and pretty much leave their contracts or let them walk at least. Maybe Nick Stauskas, let's see what he wants. He only wants 2 years, $4 million. Let's go ahead and offer him that. Hopefully he can sign. He's pretty cheap. So go to free agency, see what actually happens. We do sign Nick Stauskas, so that is good. We have $61 million in cap space. For roster reasons, we only need one small forward. So we're looking pretty good. And look at this, LeBron James is available. Chris Paul is also available. So is Antetokounmpo. So a lot of great pieces here, really good pieces here, you guys. We could pretty much go with any of these guys. Derrick Rose is available as well, but you have to go with LeBron James anytime you have the chance to do so, and we could definitely afford him. So go ahead, give him a team player option. I don't know why I was gonna hit that. Give him the no trade clause, pretty much max him out, see if he will come to us. Look at these contracts, guys, absolutely crazy in terms of the salary. He's going to be making $40 million a year in 4 seasons, but we got to go ahead and try to make this happen. I know we don't have a point guard. I know Chris Paul probably be the more logical fit, but you have to get LeBron James when you can. Also for this, I don't know if we should wait on Chris Paul, because what's going to happen is we're not going to be able to afford one of them. So I guess we go ahead and do both and hope one of them does come. I'm not mad at any of them who come. Antetokounmpo is restricted, so they can match whatever happens. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get any of those two. LeBron James accepted another offer, so good thing we did submit an offer for Chris Paul. We're able to actually sign him. So we bring in a great point guard, you guys. That is definitely good for us. $26 million left in contract in salary cap space, so we have room to try to get another player. Maybe that is JJ Redick. He shouldn't be that expensive. Let's look at the rest of the shooting guards. Caldwell Pope is available, but JJ Redick, yeah, is probably the best player. So let's go ahead, look at his offers. He only has 4 years, $91 million from the Mavericks. So we'll go ahead and we'll try to offer him some money as well. And it's a little weird just dealing with this type of money because I'm not used to it. I've been, playing 2K for so long with the old salary caps and the old contracts. You kind of get used to how much money people want, but now everybody's just kind of spending money. Definitely a little weird. So we'll go ahead and offer him pretty much a lot of money. See if we can try to sign JJ Redick, because that'll definitely be a good look for us. Let's go to his offers, and we offered him the most. Hopefully he comes to us, and he does. So we get JJ Redick, and we have a pretty good lineup, you guys. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Chris Paul is here. JJ Redick is here. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Jahlil Okafor. We got a lot of pieces, you guys. So I don't think we have any more money for free agents. Nerlens Noel, he's ready. So we'll go ahead, match that offer. If we can't even match his offer because they offered him $57 million, which is crazy. So we'll go ahead, let Nerlens Noel walk apparently. But I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's we get somebody very cheap. I think we only have like $4 million left in cap space, which is crazy. So I don't think we'll be able to afford Otto Porter, but why not send him an offer and see if he even accepts the offer, because he might not even accept the offer. Yeah, he declined the offer from the get-go, so he's not coming. I guess we could go with either Tony Snell. Let's go with Tony Snell, bring some defense to this position. He's definitely cheap. Go ahead and send him there. I know he is restricted free agent. We should probably try to get someone else just in case, but I want to see what he does. So we go ahead and sign him, and I think we got him. I don't think they matched him, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and go to the player progression, see how everybody progressed. Hopefully they moved up a lot. That will be helpful. And Chris Paul is a 90. Ben Simmons is now at 87 overall. Joel Embiid is now at 86. JJ Redick 85. Jahlil Okafor is at 83. A lot of people moved up, you guys. We have a very talented roster. Hopefully we can make this all work. So let's go ahead and go to training camps. See how many training camps we have. We'll load the 2018 draft class. So it's 2 training camps. See how many training camps we have. Then obviously we have 3 of them. We'll use untapped potential. I know Ben Simmons and Embiid were already A+ potential, so no point of really doing that. We could go for Okafor. I think he was an A. He's now A+, so that was a good move for right there. Try to move him up. He goes up to an A-, and maybe one more player. Why not go with Jeremy Grant? So we use our 3. We're looking very good, you guys. I don't even think we made any crazy moves yet, but just look at this roster. Crazy, you guys. The Philadelphia 76ers, absolutely stacked. I mean, we have a full lineup. 6 players who are 80 overall and up. Almost 3 players who are at that 90 overall level. So we'll go ahead and simulate through this season as well. I'll come back at the end of the regular season and tell you guys how we did. Alright guys, so we finished 64-18 this year. Crazy year for us, guys. We went on a huge winning streak to start off the season. Stephen Curry is the MVP, averaged just under 28.5 points, or he did average 28.5 points. Jahlil Okafor is the 6th man of the year, averaging 17 points, 8 rebounds coming off of the bench. Anthony Davis, once again, defensive player of the year. Kelly Olynyk, most improved. And then we actually won coach of the year, 64-18. Crazy record, you guys. Going through these very quickly, see if we got anybody on here. Doesn't look like we have anybody who won any awards. Hopefully I'm not skipping over any players. Just trying to see if any 76ers made it, and doesn't look like it, but it's all good. Well, we end up getting Myron Rooks, our rookie. He is 2nd team all rookie team, so not bad at all. We are the number 1 seed in the East. Let's go ahead and see who we want to play. We're playing Chicago. Let's go ahead and look at the Bulls the roster, excuse me. They got Jimmy Butler. They got Dwayne Wade still there. They now have Serge Ibaka and then Rajon Rondo. So the Chicago Bulls also have a very good roster. Don't have as much depth as us, and that is crazy because that's the 76ers. But look at this, guys. 2 players who are 90 overall now. Joel Embiid now at 88 overall. Jahlil Okafor 86 overall, and he is coming off of the bench. That is absolutely crazy. This team is absolutely stacked. So we'll go ahead and just simulate through these games and see what happens. So we win the first 2. We win the 3rd one. And can this be a sweep? No, it cannot. But we're going to take on the Knicks in the next round. So let's go ahead and take a look at the New York Knicks roster now. See if anything really changed from last year. They got Carmelo Anthony, Kristaps Porzingis. They got Bismack Biyombo. Brandon Jennings is now the point guard because Derrick Rose left. And then they got Archie Goodwin. So a pretty decent roster. I think our roster is still better than their roster. We beat them last year, but we lose game 1 here. We come back and win game 2. We lose game 3, and this one is close. We tied this series up 2 apiece. We win a huge game right there, and we end up winning this one in 6. So now we have a rematch against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's go ahead and see what their roster looks like now because LeBron James left. So the fact that they still got here is crazy in its own right. Kyrie Irving leading the way, 90 overall. Kevin Love is still here. J.R. Smith is here. Tristan Thompson is here. But that is about it. They got a lot of good pieces off of the bench, but they don't have LeBron James. So we'll go ahead and simulate this game. We lose game 1. We come back and win game 2. Lose game 3. Tie this at 2 apiece. We win game 5. Can we win it in 6? And we are advancing to the NBA Finals, where we're going to take on the Golden State Warriors. So let's go ahead and look at their roster right now. They still got Stephen Curry, 96 overall. They still got Kevin Durant. They got Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala. So a very good starting 5, very good top piece. But they don't have as many good players on the bench as us. So I don't know if that's going to give us the win or not. I don't know, guys. They have better players, but let's go ahead and find out. So the first game, we end up winning this one. We win the second one. We lose game 3 in Oracle, win game 4. Now we are only 1 game away from the NBA championship, you guys. So let's go ahead, simcast this. Hopefully we go ahead and win it in 5 games. So right away, the Warriors have a lead, a huge lead. I don't know what we did in the first quarter, but we gave up 43 points to the Golden State Warriors in the first quarter. We're trying to come back here. I don't think we can. I think we dug ourselves a hole that was a little too big, and it looks as if we're going to go ahead and lose game 5. Pretty much we got embarrassed here in game 5, losing by 29 points. Ben Simmons had 25, Joel Embiid had 14, JJ Redick had 12, but that was about it. We give up 33 to Klay Thompson, 32 to KD, and then 28 to Stephen Curry. So their big 3 absolutely went crazy. Hopefully we could bounce back here and win this game in game 6. So we're back at it now. Go ahead and simulate it. We are on the road. We need to come through with a win. Golden State has a lead. This one is definitely closer, but at least we didn't give up 43 points in the first quarter. This game is really back and forth here. This third quarter is going to be huge. If we can win this third quarter, we might have a chance of winning this game, but we lose it, and now we need some type of miracle right here. We're down by a couple, and look at this. We actually take a 1-point lead with 7 seconds left, you guys. Absolutely crazy, and we might be able to go ahead and pull this one off. I'm not sure what it looks like right now, but let's go ahead and finish up the simulation and see what happens. And no, we head into overtime, so I don't even know what happened, and then we lose game 6. So that is absolutely crazy, you guys. We had it with 7 seconds left, didn't hold on, end up losing the game, and now it looks like we are heading to a game 7. This is it. We're at home. This is why we have home court advantage, but you never know. We're 64-18 on the season. They still won 60 games this season, so it's not like they fell off at all. Game 7. Let's go. We're at home. See what we could do here. We need to get a lead. We have one early. We need to go ahead and extend this lead right now. And it looks like everything looks pretty good here in the second quarter, but they go on a run at the end of the second quarter. And this game is definitely tight. We are losing here, and it looks like they are pulling away. So we need a huge fourth quarter if we want to win. And look at this. We are down by 2, you guys. 2 points. We take a lead. Only 19 seconds left. 134 to 131 is the score. We scored 50 points, you guys, in this fourth quarter. Absolutely crazy. Now 4 seconds left. It looks like we're going to win. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right here because I think we're going to win it. I will jump into it. If we don't, I guess we'll resume right after this game. But if we win, that is it, you guys. I think we successfully rebuilt this team. Absolutely crazy. Joel Embiid dropped 30 points in this ball game, 10 rebounds. Jahlil Okafor had 22. Ben Simmons had 21, 16, and 7. Chris Paul 18 and 14, you guys. Absolutely crazy. We survived 41 points from Stephen Curry and 35 from Kevin Durant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like and let me know what moves I should have done or what players I should have went after that I didn't go after. Let me know that in the comment section below. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.
Durant for 3. Off target from downtown. And they've done it. The new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.